Hello everybody, this is Ron Ray as always. Get ready with me to mop, sweep, organize, and if I have time and energy after that, do the dishes. And after that I could boil some water and take a sponge bath. I'm working with bottled water for another day because they came out, they did the diagnosis, and they left and they did other jobs. And yeah, hi. They did other jobs, and by the time they could get back to me, it was like almost 5 p.m. and the sun goes down like 5:30 around here. She's so precious. Oh, please. Yeah. You're so tiny. Her name is Tiny Mouse. And his name is Cookies. I don't know where Peanut went. Did I look? Oh, he's over there. I was worried for a second. I was like, did I not let him back in? Is this crooked again? There, it's better. I've got makeup in a bag full of makeup. First thing I'm gonna do is primer. I did skincare in my last video, which is just double cleansing and a moisturizer. Nothing fancy. Yeah. This moisturizer has been really controlling how oily my skin used to be. Because it used to be, you could like, I would joke that you could like wipe my head with a rag, wring it out, fry a fish in it. But that's a country saying. Yeah. She's precious. So I've got the pink pore diffusing, always an Optimus primer from Rare Beauty. Why are you making so many noises, little one? Oh. You want attention, huh? Hi. My hands are covered in product. I can't touch you. It's illegal to test makeup on animals in America. Yeah. You're an animal. Yeah. Yes, you are. You're an adorable animal. Hello there. Oh, sweet little baby. Yeah, I'm a sweet little baby. Yeah. She's like a limp noodle. Alright, this isn't fully dry yet for some reason, so I'm going to pause and let it dry down. I discovered something recently. You know those crispin, what the hell? You know those Christmas nuggets? Like the chewy mints? Not the chalky ones that dissolve in your mouth. The chewy ones that like you chew and chew and chew and it doesn't go anywhere, but it's pepperminty. Those go really good with just a little bit of salt. It's like saltwater taffy. For my next step, I am going to put on the MAC Color Excess Gel Pencil Eyeliner in the shade Perpetual Shock. If you don't want to see me poking my eyeball, look away now. I will tell you when to look again. Awooga. Not you, Peanut. Peanut wants to get on the couch. If you were looking away, you can look again. I feel like I put more on the lash line on this side than on this side, but it's whatever. When I put on the blue mascara, it'll look fine. Especially since I'm putting on eyeshadow later anyway. The next step is the L'Oreal Voluminous Original in Cobalt Blue. Ooh, did I get? Yeah. Hello, little one. First coat of mascara down. Up next, I'm using my magenta lip stain. Oh, that's not a mirror. Here's a mirror. Put on my glasses if I'm doing my lips. I realized that halfway through the upper lip. It kind of looks cool as is. It looks very She-Ra and the Princesses of Power-like. Uh-huh. Hello. Just a tail. Just the longest tail in the world. Awooga. that is applied. What are you doing, Miss Longtail? You just scent marking everything because you're horny? Yeah. I'm gonna get her spayed next year. It's a little late in the year to get her spayed now, but if I call tomorrow morning, I can have her spayed in the summer. But the longer I wait, the longer it's gonna be before it happens. It's a 6-month waiting list. Eyeshadow. No, mascara. Mascara, then eyeshadow. Oh yeah, I should move the final mascara down. Or should I? Yeah, I should. Okay. Mascara, eyeshadow, then the trio of concealers. She's still right here. I would show you, but there's a package with my address on it right next to her. I need to clean up in here after I mop in there, after it dries. Mm-hmm. Okay, I've got a second coat of mascara on. Where did I put? Oh my goodness, where did I put the eyeshadows? Oh, they're under my hat. Okie dokie, I'm wearing green. So, green and gold. She's getting spicy. Yeah, that leather chair sure is satisfying, huh? She's such a horny little baby. Supercut and formation. Yeah, supercut and formation. Here's supercut. Here's formation. They're both metallic. Oh, here. I'm gonna start with supercut on the outer corner because it's darker. You tell them. Why don't you do that in the mudroom? See if we can catch that tomcat. I can call a number and get him spayed for free in one day. Not spayed, neutered. Neutered and ear tipped. I'm sure whatever neighbor technically owns him would be very upset. But oh well. I don't want to have to adopt another kitten. Especially not during hurricanes. So there is Supercut. Next is Formation. I'm gonna go back into Supercut and blend. For some reason, there's more Supercut on under my lid than there is on my lid. There we go. Okay. Now I need to clean up the edges. Okay. Eyeshadow is done. Let me consult the list. Up next is The Most concealer by Kimchi Chic Beauty in lavender to cover up my yellow circles. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do concealer before or after doing your eye makeup, but I assume it's after, so that if you mess up or have fallout, you can clean that up and not mess up the concealer. Now I'm just gonna stipple it in. Is it called beating your face? Because that's what it looks like you're doing when you're stippling. Before, after. Before, after. might have put on just a tad too much on this side. That's okay. We're going to cover it up with powder later anyway. I tested this against my other earlier today, and this one won. Ooh. I got it. So it's a peachy pink, as opposed to my other concealer. My other pink concealer, rather, is a true bluish pink. Very, very pink. This one is more skin colored. Which is to be expected because this one is meant to be used as a day-to-day concealer. And the Sunset Makeup one is meant for if you're doing fantasy skin colors. Is that even doing anything? Yeah, it kind of is. Alright. Look how just a little bit of product goes so far. At this point, am I doing concealer or am I doing multiple colors of foundation? Am I right or am I right? And my nose is just hovering there. Up next is the medium beige cover stick. You would think putting an oil-based cream concealer over these water-based concealers would be a problem, but so far I haven't had any issues.
While mixing oil-based products over water-based ones can sometimes cause separation or pilling, many modern makeup formulas contain emulsifiers to help them mix. Since you haven't experienced any issues, you're fine to keep using your current routine.
Thank you. That's wonderful, Gemini. However, I did not summon you.
I apologize for the unrequested interjection. How can I help you now?
That'll be it for now. Good puppy. That was weird. What he said. I don't know how that happened. My skirt summoned him. My skirt summoned him. That's so weird. I guess I sat on it just right, huh? Why is this one so much better? I guess I applied too much product on this side. I believe the next step is powder. Blush. Let me see what blush I have in here. I'm gonna put this down as a liquid base, and then I'm going to use my new Patrick Ta on top of the powder. Ooh, I should get the blush brush out. Here it is. This is the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Spirited. It's purple, which on me turns pink. I remember this summer, back in August, I was doing my makeup at the table, and everybody was hanging out reading the newspaper or whatever people do in the morning, and I showed my aunt the blush I was wearing, and she had commented on how it looks pink, so I showed her what it looked like in the pan, and she was flabbergasted because it was purple. It was the purple buttermilk blush, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna repurchase those in the summer. And remember, we're going to put powder on top of this. So if it looks a little strong, that's why. I was trying to do half a dot. That's kind of a big half. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, well, okay. It's cold outside. Yep, that's happening. That is happening. Okay. Up next, powder. To apply powder, I need a powder brush. I couldn't find the big fluffy brush, so we're just going to use the little sponge that comes in the Fit Me Matte and Poreless pressed powder. This guy. Oh my goodness. Well, give me just a second. Oh, it works. I'm gonna do it. Work smarter, not harder. Before, after. The irony of using the Fit Me Matte and Poreless built-in sponge over top of a rare beauty blush is not lost on me. I used to do this in high school, back when I was 30 or 40 pounds lighter than I am now. Meow. I hear you. Uh-huh. I think that's enough powder. I definitely feel like I could have used a little bit more of that concealer. I also feel like the gold shimmer kind of got lost. I might reapply that. Yeah, let me check the list. I decided to redo the eyeshadow. So I will remember for next time that eyeshadow goes after concealer. That looks better. Now for another coat of mascara, which I saved for after powder so that if the powder made it look more dull, the final coat would make it more vibrant again. Something fluffy right there. I think I got it. Alright. Up next is blush. This is She's Giving by Patrick Ta. Where's the blush brush? Here's the blush I'm going to be putting over the powder. Oh, it's got a built-in mirror, and it's pretty big. So, if I remember correctly, Patrick Ta says to do the powder first and then the cream, and it'll give you a dewy finish. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's so cute. And it's showing up on camera a little bit. It's a lot more vibrant in person. And it's this soft baby pink. There is a considerable amount of fallout. But that's okay. Nobody uses up the entire blush anyway. Oh, I guess maybe if you have deep skin, you would use a lot of it and might use it up. And since this mirror is smaller, I can get it real close to my face without the brush getting in the way. So pretty. Okay, now for the cream. Before the cream, after the cream. I should get a third blush brush for this new blush. Or maybe I can repurpose the first one I bought. I just need to clean it. Oh yeah, that's serving cunt. I definitely think that it's stronger than the reviews told me it would be. Especially in person, in the mirror. It looks very vibrant. I could have just underpainted with this. Then you wouldn't get this dewy glow on top of it. Is it dewy? Is it actually dewy? I don't know. Oh, I was supposed to do highlighter before the blush. Oh well. Oh, it's over here. Ooh, it lasts a whole year before it expires. That's awesome. Okay. Now that that's all organized, where's the highlighter? Am I losing my marbles? Okay, I found it. This is the Positive Light Silky Touch Highlighter. I ordered the liquid illuminator, liquid luminizer, whatever it is, the liquid version of this in the mini size. And it should arrive sometime next week. Few days before we leave, 5 days before we leave for Christmas. As much as I love this highlighter, it's a bit too blinding to look natural. And for Christmas, we're going for something more natural. But I'm definitely not returning it because it's perfect for my alternative looks. might get it in the pink shade next time. Because it kind of... the unlightened shade is so blindingly white that over top of the blush it's like a stripe. It kind of makes it too obvious. Especially with this dewy blush. Alright, what's next? Next is the Brow Harmony Flexible Lifting Gel. Before, after. There we go. Oh yeah, my eyebrow scar. I could have used a dry spoolie for that adjustment, but I don't have a clean dry spoolie at this very second. I need to clean all my brushes. Oh yeah, I gotta let these dry down before I do the next step. Up next, I have the Blue Eyebrow Pomade by Sunset Makeup. I'll pick that up later. What next? I've got a wet paper towel. I'm gonna remove the residue from the lip stain. Okay. I'm gonna use lip liner 21 from Sunset Makeup. At least I'm gonna try it on, see how it looks. Oh, not too bad. It's a little crooked, but that's okay, because we're going to put lip gloss on it over top of it. It's a little pale, but that's kind of a look. Especially since the lip gloss I'm putting over it is pale. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filler in Sugar Baby. I don't know why I stuttered on that. Trying to get it open without breaking the packaging. There we go. This is the color of the inside of the packaging. It's a milky baby pink. I'm actually going to use the Make It Last setting spray. Oh, it's right here. I should probably let that dry down before I put my glasses on my nose. Okay, it's dried down. And I'm gonna put on the Huda Beauty Faux Filler Plumper. I don't know if it's spicy or not. I don't think it's spicy, just based off of assumptions, but it might be. Smells like cocoa butter. It doesn't feel tingly or burning. Okay, I'm going to pause and wait for it to kick in. It's been about 5-7 minutes maybe. I think they're a little bit plumper. The tip of my tongue feels a little bit numb where it got on my tongue. Alrighty, let me take this off. I do love this highlighter. It's very highlighty. Alright. I will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.